Hello everyone, it's King Sloth back with another video. Today we're reacting to the Philippine Army Officer Candidate School. Apparently it's pretty brutal, like stuff I've never seen before. But you know, we're on 980 subs currently and we're absolutely smashing it. Remember, 10% off Wraith Energy using code SLOTH10. And let's get into this brutality. I'm really actually looking forward to this. I've seen soldiers of the Philippine Army. Well, we've never actually seen the generic officer and see what actually happens. But let's get into it.
It was a night of expecting the unexpected.
Okay.
Deep into the darkness, trainees in their white shirts peered out.
What the
They dreamt
fuck?
of standing here, but mere dreamers are never welcome inside this camp.
Oh my
If you
god.
have to crawl to achieve
These are training officers on the first day.
crawl you must.
What the fuck?
If honor meant eating mud, then swallow all your pride and learn to obey.
You're a soldier, aren't you? Oh my god.
This is a place where old habits are washed.
I like it. So, I think the Philippine Army got this from obviously the US. Obviously, they work a lot with the US Army. We've got the Nepalese work a lot with the UK forces. Obviously, the Philippines work with US forces predominantly. This seems a lot like boot camp in the US. You know, it's like Shark Attack. I think that's what it's called, where you literally rock up and instantly you're getting screamed at, you're getting beasted. And like there's just said there, we're going to start you from zero. In other words, they're going to break you down and build you back up again to how they want you to be.
And individuals who manage to surpass trials and trainings are molded to become the armed forces of the Philippines' future leaders.
Jesus, it's the beasted before they even started. So I guess it's a good way to start off with. Let's get the little intro bit. Valor, integrity, duty. Okay, so they're drills.
It's a brand new day of surviving.
That's very American. Very American, running while singing.
At Camp O'Donnell in Capas, Tarlac.
I'd love to learn how to speak the language of Taralong, I think it's called.
If in the regular military school, a cadet is required to finish 4 years of military education and training.
Okay.
At the OCS, your college diploma plus 1 year schooling and training could just be a ticket to AFP.
Okay. So in other words,
Here in OCS,
okay.
we have
So in other words, if you have further education before you were in the army, I think you do less time during training. I'm not sure if it's not sure if it's similar to the British Army. I'm not too sure about how officer training works here. I believe even if you've got previous experience, like a degree, it's sort of the same training as people who haven't. I'm not too sure, but I guess it's a good thing to make you want to go and do further education, especially if you're in the Philippines. Knowing if you want to be an officer, if I carry on doing this, I've got to go through lot less punishment sort of thing.
we have meron kaming mga focused areas. We have the leadership development, the military skills and knowledge development.
Get your
So,
drill.
with that leadership development, it is the foundation for their character development. So this 1 year of training is only focused to military training to include their leadership and the skills that they should acquire as second lieutenants and to become competent officers.
But if you think this is a crash course to military school,
I don't really agree with that. They said, you become, was it diligent? Say diligent? Competent officers. The exact words, become competent officers. I know a lot of officers, especially in the army, who went through training who hadn't really got a clue how things worked. I met one officer who's actually younger than me, who was meant to be commanding people who'd been in the army. Like, I was with the sergeant who'd been in for 21 years, I believe. I expected an officer who just finished training to come and command him, tell him how things are done, and start making random ideas, which I knew they weren't going to work. The whole group who, like, we were with, our whole troop were like, it's not going to work. It's not how things work like this. And they'd still do it. and expect everyone to follow it. So I think competent officers come with experience, not by doing just a course.
Officers.
But if you think this is a crash course to military school, well, think again.
Bago ako nag-join ng OCS kasi, ROTC Advanced graduate ako. That's why meron na akong motivation prior na talagang magsundalo. At the same time, yung father ko din kasi is in the military service. So immediately after graduating, nag-join ako kasi naisip ko yung mga klase ko na graduate na, actually I'm a graduate of MASCOM. Doon na sila sa mga regular playing fields ng MASCOM. So naghanap ako ng field kung saan pwede kong gamitin yung pinag-aralan ko ng 4 years na at least hindi masyado yung competition ko. So pumasok ako sa military na hoping na dito magagamit ko pa rin yung PR ko and MASCOM. Pero at the same time, nagsiserve ako bilang sundalo.
Okay.
Bago kami makuha.
Okay, so you need to work out where, like, you actually get to pick where you go, I believe. I'm sure obviously you can pick where you want to, what sort of role you want to do. Obviously, he said there, I want to use my PR and communication side to get there because there's less competition for it. So, he's played it smart. Well done to him.
Sa OCS, is meron, kailangan namin baccalaureate degree.
Bachelor degree.
So, parang
Jesus.
naging flexible kami kapag nandito kami sa OCS. Ina-apply namin yung dati naming kurso at saka yung ina-apply ng Army sa amin.
Trainee Officer Lopez recalled it was pure hard work from the first day of your entry until your last training.
Sa totoo lang po, nung una is medyo mahirap. Kasi I'm from former civilian, then biglang babaguhin yung civilian antics ko, transform to military actuations.
So pretty much what he's saying there
Yung ibang way of
is
life
they're going to
or
break you down and build you back up.
daily routines.
Same as UK Army, that's one thing I've always said for advice. They break you down to build you back up the way they want.
And goal na kapag ito natapos ko, sigurado bagong tao na ako.
I don't get this.
There's never an easy day inside the camp. Even at mealtime, one must pour sweat before he or she could swallow a spoonful of rice.
Ayun,
What the
na-develop
fuck?
yung pagka-self-control. Kasi, di ba, maintindihan mo yung, ay, ganyan talaga yan, training nga eh. Ayun. So, in the end, hindi ka na magagalit. Parang, mag-enjoy ka na nga eh. Actually, ngayon, pag...
I don't understand that at all.
May kasalanan kayo, mag-exercise kayo, parang nakasmile na kaming lahat, ganun. So, na-accept na namin na ganun talaga.
What the fuck? Why is that needed? I don't understand that. God, for like eating food, just get it down here and crack on. I don't understand that.
Talk about regular military school. OCS is a regular military school. So there's no difference between training institutions in the Philippine Army. But if you are talking about PMA and OCS, the difference is that PMA is a 4-year combination of a baccalaureate degree and
Same as a
military training.
bachelor's degree.
While OCS,
Officer
we
candidate
are
selection.
training individuals who are already graduates,
Okay.
already have their bachelor's degree, and OCS focused on military training only for 1 year.
Okay.
And 6 months for the officer preparatory course. After OCS,
Okay, so in other words,
the program is
if you want to join as an officer without having a bachelor's degree, it's 4 years. Whereas if you want to join as an officer after you've got it, it's a year of training, 6 months of like advanced prep. I believe that's the right way of putting it.
they will be having their Scout Ranger orientation course.
Oh, cool.
And after that, it would depend on the Philippine Army because the Philippine Army is the one who selected these individuals, and it's the
Jesus
Philippine
Christ,
Army
keep your head
who will
down.
assign them to their respective units.
Oh, so the army picks the officer then. Oh, okay.
And duty.
I like that
At the
value.
OCS
Yeah, I
reception,
like that.
Persecution begins at day 1. This will be the beginning of a solid physical training,
What the fuck?
intensive learning, and excruciating mental stress.
In other words, just keep your head down. Keep your head down. Rub your face in the mud.
One will surely have to crawl his way throughout the whole training period.
Wow.
To be worthily called probationary second lieutenant.
That's just only probation. Yeah, so it's like Shark Week in America. You get beasted. Show you that they're in control. Ah,
Up next, witness the close to reality combat.
what are they giving him? Chilies. Why? What is? Why? I saw that in the Ranger one as well. They just like chilies. I don't understand.
Share, this is Star Share, over.
Good kit.
Physical, emotional, and psychological strength is tried, tested, and honed inside the OCS. Each OC candidate is given a probationary rank as second lieutenant.
Until they pass the course, then the second tent.
Conduct ambush at vicinity Lima 1 Papa Tango Tango.
Inside the school building, lectures are taught like
Okay.
ordinary classes. But on field, it's a totally different battle.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like, I like how they've done that. So they've set up like battle situation scenarios where they can actually test what they've learned in the class, which is really good. Like platoon versus platoon, and it can test how well they can react while under pressure. Because obviously, if you're in a situation where you're an officer and you've got to command a group of people, and you fold, people die. So if you do these sort of like drills while like dry sort of thing, you're a lot better. You're set. You're set really, ain't you? You can prove to yourself that you know the information, it's stored in your head, you know how to react, and you're working well. Oh wow. Oh, is he meant to be dead? Okay.
All was well that ended well for the tactical training.
No, it's a BCD.
Hindi pala basta-basta yung ginagawa ng sundalo.
No, that's why you picked to be an officer.
Paranas na sa amin, paano yung stability under pressure.
There you go, look.
Yung paano kaming mag-isip na
Exactly.
Yung kahit alam mong magulong-magulo na yung paligid mo, diba stable pa rin yung pag-iisip mo at
That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. You've got to learn how to be able to control your head under pressure. The best way to do it is by doing these drills. Simple as that, really. Oh, I can hear the marching.
Since its establishment, more than 3,000 officers have graduated from the officer candidate school.
Very nice.
I describe our journey in the OCS as difficult. Yes, we have been defeated in many instances. We have been at our lowest and have been pushed to our limits.
Sobrang hirap talaga.
I like this.
Kaya lang kasi nung naging presidente ako ng klase namin at the same time, battalion commander, parang hindi mo maisip mag-quit eh. Kasi may mga taong umaasa sa'yo na pag ako nag-quit ako, sila din mag-quit na din.
I like that. He's actually saying like he's now in that role where people are looking up to him. He's got to be the best. If he quits, I quit, which is 100% true. If you're in a battle situation, you see the officer flaking and shaking about, that's when you've got to be worried. You know something's fucking gone wrong.
Supportive yung family ko sa akin. Ayokong i-fail sila. Yung fear ko
Don't want to support the family.
Those who believe in me, yung nag-sustain sa akin. Never ko naisip mag-quit.
That was me. Never thought about quitting. You've got to keep pushing. Get through it.
So we will be having our AAR.
Pumasok na ako dito, wala na akong mukhang iharap sa labas kung wala labas ako. Pero yung dahil pinarusahan ka tapos isipin mo na umuwi na lang ako, ganun. Hindi ko naisip yun.
Attached to the badge is
Oh,
a heavier responsibility for our nation. They were degree holders who had different goals and purpose. After reaching day 365 of OCS schooling, they are binded with a common goal to serve the country with honor, pride,
I like
and dignity.
I've got a lot of time
Sa
for
atin,
that.
hindi lang maglilingkod sa bayan. Gusto ko balang araw,
Servant of the nation.
naging general ako o kaya naging mataas ako sa Philippine Army is yung reforma na ngayon ini-instill sa amin is masustain ko kung ano yung mga changes sa institution, sa organization at kung paano namin pinaglilingkuran yung bayan. Gusto ko yun yung i-maintain namin. Nandyan yung values of valor, integrity, and duty na ituturo ko rin sa mga kapwa ko sundalo, kapwa ko opisyal. Yun lang, simple lang siya pero kapag ganun lahat ng tao, marami kang na-inspire, marami kang na-influence. Siguro makaka-influensya din siya dun sa kabuuan natin bilang organisasyon na Philippine Army, AFP, bilang isang Pilipinas na bansa. Yun lang.
Well done,
For the
Tom.
newly graduates of 4-year courses, you too can serve our country.
I mean, I can't because I'm not in the Philippines, but
Take the challenge. Join the OCS.
that's pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that. I was expecting it to be. I understood now that the Philippines they love like the American way of doing things, such as when the officers get there, get your knees up higher, eat the chilies. I don't understand the chili bit. I'm not sure whether that's just like you do as you're fucking told. I get it's burning your mouth, but continue. Just hold it there, don't swallow it, let it burn you some more. You're like, okay, here's some water. No, it's another fucking chili instead. I don't understand the chili bit, but I think that's more a cultural thing. But yeah, it was good. I understand now why officers, the team there, they're very disciplined. Literally, they're saying to them, it got in their own head. They're like, if I quit, my team are going to quit, which means I can't quit. The only way I'd quit is if I got like discharged or I'm not fucking well played. At the end of the day, people, they can make a full life career out of this. So if they start off with that drive now, they'll continue for the rest of the career. But anyway, has been King Sloth. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Come on, let's hit that 1,000 by the end of the year. Hopefully, hit it a lot sooner. Leave a comment down below with a link. What you want me to react to next. I'm enjoying these reactions. I'm really enjoying it. But it has been King Sloth. I'll see you all later.